top 3. This is our first podcast, I guess.
You guess, or it's our first podcast?
It's our first podcast.
Okay, I am Dad/Liam.
I am daughter/Edie.
So we're going to try and attempt to look at the 3 biggest news stories for the week.
In Australia Melbourne, area, kind of like Victoria.
We'll talk about some worldwide topics as well.
Kind of worldwide. Yeah.
So the countries that matter to you.
Yeah? I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. Our first one is Taylor Swift. She came to Melbourne and did a concert. So we're going to be having a look at a 3-minute 34 video and talking about it. And we're going to have a look at my perspective. And I'm only 8, so it's like an 8-year-old's perspective of some of the
News events.
News events. So.
All right, so this is I think Taylor's gearing up for her 3rd concert tonight.
Yep.
She did last night and she did Friday night as well in Melbourne. So sold out 3 shows in a row at the MCG. So big venue show.
Giant. I don't think there was one seat that was not full.
Probably not. So we're going to watch a video.
Many people like her.
And we haven't watched this video yet, so we don't know if it's going to be any good. But we'll talk through it and after it. Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, so this is going to be a bit of a shock for us because we also don't know what's going to happen.
Okay. There'll probably be an ad first.
Taylor Swift's second
Eras
show.
Tour, Australia, Melbourne.
Ooh, I'm excited.
The biggest moments. Is it going to be loud enough? Do you want to turn it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is outside the show.
Outside the show.
Oh, they're all singing.
This is outside the show. So it looks like there were millions of people standing outside as well.
Okay, so they've all broken into song before they've even got into the MCG by the look of it.
Unless this is when Taylor's still performing.
Oh, this is not even inside the MCG. This is out on the concourse.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all outside the MCG. That is a lot of people.
That is, and they're all waving their arms. It looks like everyone here loves Taylor.
Okay, here we go.
We're in.
That's inside.
I'm going to look at the big screen because I can't actually see Taylor. She is thanking the fans for being extremely kind. Everyone's screaming. Sounds like they like it. That's apparently a thing that they like to do. Like, trade friendship bracelets.
Her fans.
Yeah, her fans.
Okay.
One of my cousins went and she made heaps of friendship bracelets.
Right.
There are so many people. This is probably only like a tiny amount of them.
That is one big screen.
It is. And it is so dark. It went for like 12 o'clock or so. It went for ages. So many people.
So the MCG holds about 100,000 people.
I reckon all the seats would be full.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people are screaming. I think everyone loves this.
And I have no idea what any of these songs are.
Me neither. I only know like 2 of her songs, so. It would be so loud at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Fireworks.
Oh, fireworks.
I don't think we need the next video, but we're okay.
Alright.
Okay, that looked... Oh, great.
Well, that was pretty full on.
That was pretty full on. I reckon there were like a lot of people there.
Would you want to go to a concert that big?
Depends who I was with.
Who would you be with?
Probably my friends and maybe some family, but like not really adults. I'd probably
So you don't want to go with
some
any
of my
adults.
friends.
So you're going to ditch me and ditch your mum and you go with your friends. How would you get there?
Once I'm old enough
Oh, once you're old
to
enough.
drive
Okay.
or whatever, I'd probably go to Taylor or something like that.
And
I
you-
would once I'm old enough.
And you don't really know who Taylor Swift is?
That's wrong. I do.
So you like a couple of her songs?
I know 2 of them.
Alright. Should we move on to the next topic? What have you got written down there for your next top story of the week?
The Super Bowls.
Super what?
Super Bowl
Super Bowl.
that Taylor's boyfriend was in.
Oh. Do you know Taylor's boyfriend's name?
No.
I think it's Travis.
Okay.
Travis Kelsey, something
No, I
like
think
that?
wouldn't it be Travis Swift?
No, they're not married.
Oh.
Alright, do you want to try and find a video on that?
Highlights. I reckon 4 minutes.
What about the highs, lows, special guests and best ads of 2024's NFL Super Bowl?
Sure. Is that Taylor?
It probably will be. She was there, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I heard from my mum that the camera kept on going to Taylor.
Yeah, I watched it and it did. It just went to her at every opportunity during the Super Bowl.
So half of this is probably going to be about Taylor.
And she was doing nothing but cheering. She wasn't
Well,
being interesting or
I
anything.
think a lot of people are big fans of Taylor.
Are they? Is she popular?
She's one of the most popular artists in the entire world.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
So
that how
that's-
she can sell out 3 MCG shows in a row?
Wow.
Check. Vegas sphere.
Okay.
Grown men weeping all over the Americanness of it all. Betcha.
Reba McEntire. Alright, this is Super Bowl 2024.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I've never actually watched the Super Bowl before.
So this is like their grand final of football.
Is
There
that
he is.
Taylor Swift's boyfriend?
Yes.
Keep me back here. Thousands of fans across the country chucked a sickie, got on the beers and chopped on chicken wings.
Ew.
Ew.
I've just come here dressed up, sports Swifty.
Are you not meant to be at work today?
I'm actually working from home remotely.
I think this might have been a crazy thing.
Not a chance, mate. Steve TayTay time.
Taylor. They're still talking about Taylor, guys. Oh!
That's Usher.
Okay. That's just a bit crazy.
Seriously?
In the second half, the Knicks kept on punting the pigskin. But in overtime, the Chiefs got the chocolate. What a swift kick to the nuts.
Swift.
Wow.
Is he singing Taylor songs?
No.
What's he
Viva
doing?
Las Vegas is a Elvis Presley song
Okay.
because the Super Bowl was played in Vegas.
Oh,
NFL analyst and former member of...
Alright, should we can it there?
yeah.
Alright.
Phoebe, how was it?
So what do you think of that?
I feel like it should have gone more to the game and like less to Taylor because
You got that vibe from the highlights that you watched then?
Yeah.
They went to Taylor a lot.
Taylor has had probably like millions of videos about her concert, so the Super Bowl doesn't really. Because as you can see, let's just step up for a minute. That is Taylor's boyfriend. That is Taylor's boyfriend, and I'm sure.
And that is Taylor's boyfriend holding the ball on the first video as well.
And that is also Taylor's boyfriend. So it goes to Taylor and her boyfriend quite a lot, but I think mainly the Taylor.
I don't know anything about NFL, but I think he's a pretty decent player and one of the most important players of the game.
Get back into it. Okay, that was
So, do you like what you saw of NFL? Would you watch a game?
no.
Do you
I'm
like
not that kind of person.
what kind of person does it take to watch a football game?
I guess like someone who likes football.
Probably a reasonable answer.
Yep. So the next thing we're going to be looking at, I don't know if it hit lots of places, but the epic windstorm
Okay.
was absolutely crazy. In our school, we had an announcement saying the staff are worried about an epic wind. We couldn't see any, but when we came out of school, there were like 10 tree branches, giant, like maybe that thick, all over the path. And it was crazy. There was like, it must have been pretty crazy weather, because first it hailed, then after that it was like really windy, and some tree branches fell off our trees at school, which was crazy.
Okay, so on Tuesday we had a really hot day.
Yeah.
Then we had a change in the afternoon, and where we are, there was a lot of wind, and there was big hailstones,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and it brought down power lines near Melbourne as
Really?
well, and there was like 300,000 homes without power for over a day, I think.
That would have been crazy.
I think
What
there might
should
still
I
be
search?
homes without power now.
Wow. What should I search?
Melbourne wild weather. Try that.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Berwick, Victoria.
Wow. Oh my gosh. This would have been absolutely crazy.
Dingley Village, Victoria.
Okay. This is absolutely crazy.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Trees nearly blowing over. Sideways rain.
It was
I can't see any
Crazy.
hail yet, but we had hail here for about 2
terrible
minutes.
hail.
It was that was the biggest hail I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Live. Yeah.
Wow. But it only lasts flat.
I was in a work meeting and had to excuse myself to go close windows and get washing in and stuff because it was going crazy.
Wow. I was at school and we were all freaking out. Oh, oops.
Alright, so that
That was like kind of short.
if you want to watch them, we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one. It's
But
fun.
those,
Okay.
it just looks like people's.
It came with
Oh, there we go.
warning.
Someone talking
At
about it.
Maryborough in central Victoria, the weather was so fierce that
It
front
was.
yards were a blur. At Lara, trees were torn apart down the
Wow.
power lines.
So that's near the
as they
Yuyangs?
fell.
Yeah. I don't like talking about Lara.
Why?
Trees came down. It all happened within the space of about 3 to 5 minutes.
After days of sunshine, a damaging
Wow.
storm cell swept the state, sparking damaging winds, heavy rain and large hail. There was also havoc on Melbourne's train network and V-line services, with storm damage leaving commuters waiting for buses or trying to find another way home. Melbourne was hit right on school pickup, soaking uniforms and slowing down cars.
We saw gusts of 122 kilometres an hour at Avalon. Likely gusts of that magnitude, potentially more.
Look, that's
what
the
resulted
power lines that
in
are down.
damage to the transmission
Look at that.
lines near
Wind did that.
Whoa!
At Oakley in the city's southeast,
What was
fences
that?
were flung into the air before coming crashing down. At a car
Yikes.
park near
Wow.
the popular Eaton Mall, trees lay where they fell, ripped out of the ground. This was the scene just a few suburbs
Whoa.
of Waverley, the force of this falling tree crumpling a van almost in two. Traffic lights
That
on
is
major roads
crazy.
were also on the fritz, leaving emergency services battling bumper-to-bumper traffic as they
Wow.
rushed to a driver in Narre Warren after a branch fell through their sunroof and slammed into them.
Gosh.
They were flown to hospital with
Gosh.
lower body injuries. The Weather Bureau has downgraded warnings for Melbourne, but the threat of severe thunderstorms still persists for 8 districts across the state.
That's
Dan Tran,
crazy.
ABC News, Melbourne.
Whew. That's a
Okay.
pretty intense storm.
It really was.
Alright, I think that's it. Are we down?
Yeah.
We got any other topics you want to discuss there?
There isn't, but if you know about any. that's it for this week.
Yeah, maybe next week we'll have another 3 that we can talk about, and maybe we'll find something else to put in the video into the podcast as well. Anything else you want to say?
I don't know. I feel like we should have done something else. But, like, I don't know what.
Yeah, we can try next time.
Okay.
Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you enjoyed our 8-year-old perspective on the top 3 news events of the week. We'll hopefully catch you next time.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
See you next time. Bye.